Hey, converting this regular bike to an electric bike, get yourself some help because you're going to need an extra set of hands, and plan on doing it all day long, because even though a video might be 10 or 15 minutes long, maybe 30 minutes long, ever who did it, if they did it from scratch with a non-electric bike, it took them at least 5 or 6 hours. So let's move on and show you how to do that. But don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to show you how we did all this. Put that battery on there, the controller, or the display, the controller's under the seat, up under there, the hub motor, that's a 1,000-watt hub motor, and a 48-volt battery. So now we'll show you how we put it all together. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Well, we finally found a bicycle, and it's not electric, but we're going to make it electric. It took us 3 months, but we finally got a wheel with a motor in it and a battery. So we're going to take this out of the box and lay it all out and show you the parts. And then we're going to put them on this bicycle. And then we're going to see if this bicycle is faster than the rad wagon, because I think it's going to be a little faster. This one's just like mine on my Rad Power bike. So now we got to take this 160 millimeter brake off of here and put it on the new wheel. Okay, so now we got the back wheel on, we got the cassette on, that's the new one that came with the kit, and now we're going to work on putting on the computer and all that. We got the brake on, the brake right there, it fits in there nice. That's a nice big hub. These spokes are good and thick, the tires are inflated, and we are just about ready to get it on the road as soon as we can get the computer and all on board. We're going to start working on the handlebars next and get all that done. So now we're putting on the brakes. It's actually not the brake, but it's a sensor for the motor to cut the power off to the motor when you put on the brakes. But we don't know exactly how we're going to do this, because this cable is just not long enough to go up here. This cable. So, and here's the other ones, one for the front and one for the back. So, being we've got this modified handlebars here, we got double handlebars on this bike for all the stuff that we're putting on it. It's just cables just ain't long enough. Okay, we got everything on here. You got the throttle, you got the brake, you got the let's see, what else we got here? We got the display. All this came with the motor kit. The only thing that didn't come with the motor kit was the battery. So we got the battery mounted to the bike. We got all the wires tucked in pretty good, except for this one. We didn't do nothing with this one. We got to zip tie this one. The motor cable. The hub motor, all that comes together. And everything pretty much wires together except for your battery. Right here where the battery's at, where the battery comes out, the connector does not match up with anything, so I had to cut the ends off of that, run some new wire up here, and then cut the ends off up here, and just put red to red and black to black. So everything's hooked up. We're getting ready to put the battery on it and do a test run. So hang in there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the power on over here on the battery pack. It's on. I think it's on. And I hit the little button here in the middle. And the display is on. And hold up the back end of this thing. Let's see if it's going to work. Keep the brains up first. Yeah, right. Okay, going 18 miles an hour. Oh, it's kilometers. We gotta change that. That's pretty good. Okay, it's 79 now. Let's do it again. Do what again? Alright, that's pretty good. And that's on, that was on 1. Pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes up to 5. Just like the Rad Power bike. Battery's fully charged. Got 0 miles so far. Let's see if I can change it from kilometers to miles per hour. Now I know this video is kind of cut up and I keep going back and forth and stuff, but there's a couple of things I need to tell you. When you put this for pedal assist, this is for your pedal assist right here. And when you first put it on there, it kind of tries to stay over this way some. You got to take a screwdriver or something and real easy put it in here and push it over close enough to this sensor so it can sense it, so when you're pedaling the motor engages. So that's one thing that I had to adjust. It was working now, it wasn't working before. The other thing is this cassette right here comes with a washer. It's supposed to go between the motor and the washer and give you a little space, because when the chain comes up here, if you don't put that spacer in, the chain's going to hit these little screws and rub on the side right here. You can see where there's a little paint wore off right there. Yeah. So, and then another thing, we took and put different handlebars on this bike, because without the high-rise handlebars, you'd be leaning over to ride the bike. So we put these up here, but now you can see the brake cable's not here. We're going to order 2 new brake cables, because these down here are too short to go up here. So we got to order 2 new brake cables. So we got to do that. That's just some things when you're building an electric bike that you got to consider. But this thing is fast, fast, fast. Now I ain't taking nothing away from my little red wagon here. My Rad wagon from Rad Power Bikes is a great bike, but it came all together just like it is, with the fenders and the battery and the hub, everything just like that. High-rise handlebars, nice. But this one, we just bought the bike, bought all the parts, and put it together. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because this is a lot of work, and I'm just trying to give you guys all the information you can. If you want an electric bike and you can't order one and get one, you can make one. Okay, and also when you have it going that fast, You're going to use a little bit more power because he's already used 2 bars and went 16 miles. So he's probably going to get about 20 miles out of this. No, he's going to get more than that. Probably about, at that, you should get about 30 miles out of one charge.